Okay, we can look at the next piece now, and that would be the load variables from the CSV, because we're already done with get CSV email. So let's go down and get load variables from CSV. We'll look at that. Okay, here it is. Now, once again, we have two different ways that this program works. It can work on applied incoming files, or it can run on registered incoming files or paid incoming files. There's three separate ones, and I showed you already. It's these guys. This happens to be the applied, but there's actually registration, and there's actually paid is another group. So there's three distinct incoming forms. Now, here's what happens. This says if it's the applied guys, then, and remember this comes in on the incoming switch, right? This comes in at the very beginning. These are the supplied parameters that the user brings in. You know, you say registered here, and this will actually, this is where that gets tested. So if so, go to display applied CSV results. Otherwise, go to display registered CSV results. And by the way, paid and registered have the same format, so they're processed interchangeably. So here we go, displayed applied results, and we invoke a routine called parse the letters. Now, this was a major problem in that the CSV incoming rows sometimes had all kinds of bizarreness associated with them. There are some characters that really threw the system off. So sometimes I had to go letter by letter and assemble the strings as they came in order to individually treat some of the issues that we saw in the incoming data. So we'll look at parse the letters later. But all this does here is put various variables that we find in the incoming entry into individual variables. So and again, these all live in sysimport settings. These all live in this public static stuff. So basically, here we have if. Now there was another thing that we had to do, and that is we had to worry about whether if it was a cap incoming, they wanted us to actually replace cap with AN01. So you can see how the replace function would clean that up. In addition, if the substring was VFX, the first three letters were VFX, then change it to VF01. So this is just a way of kind of cleaning up the data on its way in the door. Now, we also had to check. Sometimes the incoming data comes in with an A on it, and they actually wanted us to chop the A off. So I did a Boolean, and I said check for a pattern match on for a letter as the rightmost character of the incoming section data. So we actually here check to see if the we actually check to see if there is a letter at the end, and if there is, then here this chops off the ending letter, and this is the code that actually does it, and it just takes the leftmost characters minus the last one. So that's how we hack off the last letter if it's there. So this is a test, and this actually gets rid of it if it finds one. Then we actually assemble the name of the opportunity, because sometimes we have to go check for an opportunity. Sometimes we have to manufacture a new trilogy, the account, contact, and object, and contact, account, and opportunity. or sometimes we're adding another opportunity on. So in any case, we have to actually assemble what we want the name of the opportunity to be in the system. So the opportunities for this client are determined by the opportunity name is their first name plus a space plus their last name plus a dash and then the section. And we've already done all of the the crafting of the section up here to get it right. Now we just append it onto the end, and here's and then we echo it out to system debug. Okay.